Good morning. We just made it back from one of our routine doctor's appointments. We are at the point where there's one every week, and everything checked out good. So wife's doing well, baby's doing well. No signs of the baby progressing even more than the last video. So everything is still kind of on track. Generally have no clue when it's coming. So today's we'll continue the countdown. Today's January 10th. The actual due date is January 30th. So even if he goes all the way to our due date, which they're saying he's not, even if we do, it's less than 3 weeks away, at the most. I still think I still feel like it's days away, but we'll have to see when he actually comes. But I'm very excited. In the meantime, yesterday we tried a first stream, so I've been doing some streams talking about different stuff, connecting with different people. I had opened up a stream and let a few people jump on, which was cool. It was called After Work Chat, which we did yesterday. So I'm gonna do a little bit more of those coming up, especially once we get into prime time of what we're trying to do here, and once the baby's out. It's fun. So that was actually my first stream ever on YouTube, but I've been streaming a lot on other platforms. So if you see any of those, you want to jump in, you have advice that you want to give other people who are parenting or going through the same thing, we'd love to have you and love to hear what you have to say. And most advice is helpful. Not all advice is great advice, but we'll give everyone a chance to give their opinions and tell some stories and stuff like that. And I know I'll have a lot more coming up. So right now, we're still, like I said, we're still in the waiting period. We have really bad weather here in Pittsburgh right now. It's kind of like just between snow and rain, where it's like freezing and nasty. So hopefully the weather's okay the day he comes, and we're not in too much of a rush. We're about 30 minutes from the hospital, so a really bad snowstorm could delay us quite a bit, but I think it'll be okay. I recently had to get new tires on my car, and with this in mind, I've got some. They're not full snow tires, but I've got like 3-peak rated tires, so they're much better in the snow. They're not like really all terrains, but kind of like a mild terrain, so they should be pretty good. So we should be in good shape. We've made one kind of rule that we started, that not that it would take this much to get to the hospital or anything, but my wife and I have since for like the last couple of weeks, if the car gets to half a tank of gas, fill it back up. So we always have at least half a tank of gas. So no matter what happens, we won't be like, once in a while I have a really bad habit of letting the gas get super low. I don't really care. I'll just stop when it's really low, and I'll fill it up. She always gets nervous, but in this situation, if we went out to the car and it was like, 1 bar, that would be very nerve wracking, especially if it was snowing that day. So yeah, so we'll continue counting down. We'll continue waiting for him to arrive. Once he arrives, like I said, we're gonna have a lot of cool content. But I just want to connect with everyone, get the ball rolling, get a cadence going for YouTube in particular, since on Rumble and X we've been doing a lot of stuff for a long time. So this is just to get people familiar with what's going on YouTube, and to let them know the goose is back, and we're going to do some different things now. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I look forward to updating you either tomorrow morning, or if the baby comes today, we'll let you know. And for shorts, they'll be starting as soon as the baby comes as well. So see you guys later.